Welcome to University of Southampton. My name is Raymond, and I hear that you're looking to find out some information about the accommodation we have to offer here at the university. So let me take you on a little trip. Our journey starts here at our busy interchange located on Highfield campus. With over 6,000 rooms located in multiple sites, you need a way to get across all of them. Luckily, included in your halls fees is something that's as close to the key to the city as you'll possibly get, the UniLink Bus Pass. With the UniLink Bus Pass, you get unlimited travel, allowing you the freedom of access to your chosen hall and the city. When you come to apply for halls, you will have to make a series of decisions. One of them being location, location, location. If you want to be right in the middle of all the action, Mayflower Halls is the one for you. Located in the midst of shopping centres, music venues, restaurants, and right next to the train station, it is the ideal city location. Now come on, follow me. Here we are in the shared kitchen space. This self-catered flat typically holds up to 10 students, and as you can see, there is sufficient cooking and storage space to accommodate this number. Halls shared kitchens come with fridge, freezer, oven, microwave, and dining area as standard across the board. Top tip, wait until you get here before buying a kettle. After all, you don't want 10 kettles. Now, let's have a look at those views. Let's go see our first room. Here we have an ensuite bedroom. All of our student bedrooms come with desk space to support your studies, as well as sufficient storage space for storing all of your belongings. Including your halls fees is also contents insurance. You will be responsible for the upkeep of your room, and that includes laundry. At all of our accommodation sites, 24/7 access to laundry is available. Washers and dryers complement to the ratio of students at each accommodation site are all at a fair price. Iron facilities are also available, so at that point, all you need is your detergent and your dirty laundry. Here we are at one of our parkated halls, Connaught, part of our Wessex Lane complex. Now, let's go see what's cooking. We realize that not everybody's going around here and may offer a parkated hall. Parkated means that you will get breakfast and a main meal during the weekdays only. This main meal can be had in halls during the evening or on campus during the day or early evening. Along with that, you will get brunch on Saturdays and lunch on Sundays. But if you're feeling peckish outside of these times, don't worry. If you opt for parkated, you will have access to a pantry, which is a slightly smaller kitchen. You'll get a storage space, a fridge, a freezer, an oven, and a microwave. If you do opt for a non-ensuite room, you will have access to a communal bathroom space. The amount of showers and toilets will be appropriate for the number of people in your flat. It's perfect for when you need the privacy. All accommodation sites have communal spaces available to you for studying or resting. Here at Connaught and most other accommodations, there are computer and printing facilities available to you. Now, these communal spaces will change into student study areas during the exam period to support your studies. A team dedicated towards your student well-being. They work 24 hours, 365 days a year. They help you settle into halls, provide information and advice, and throughout the year they run social events in halls. These events allow you to get out there, make the most of your uni experience, and also make those friends for life. No matter what halls you're placed in, you will have access to a 24/7 reception team, staffed either by members of the residence team or members of security. They're happy to give information on a range of different topics whilst you're living in halls. Now, if you're doing some online shopping, you've got nothing to worry about. Your parcel will be held by reception until it's ready to collect, and they will let you know through email. Now, if you have a maintenance issue, again, you've got nothing to worry about. You can either come in personally to reception, but we do recommend bringing it up through our online system. Now, you're probably wondering about some more of our rooms. So, we've made a little montage for you whilst I give you some more facts. When making your application to live in halls, you'll be asked to provide a minimum of 3 and maximum of 5 preferences. As we've seen in this video, these can be based on catered, parkated halls and can vary in contract length, hall site and room type. Residences will then allocate and match accommodation as closely as possible to your preferences, although preferences can't be guaranteed. You can also specify in your application whether you need any special requirements, gender-specific flats, or even a quieter lifestyle option. You will also need to consider your room contract length. 38 and 40-week contracts are available, as well as a 36-week contract in select areas, which exclude the Easter break. All contracts include the Christmas vacation period, and all are suitable for undergraduates. If you aren't worried about having an ensuite room, you can opt for a non-ensuite. Even though you don't have access to your own private bathroom, you do get your own basin. At the same time, all your utilities are still included in the halls fees. That includes Wi-Fi and wired internet. Here at Glen Eyre and all other accommodation sites, there are communal areas available to you. This is the Glen Eyre Common Room, and along with this beautiful room, you also get a cinema room, perfect for you and your friends to get together, pop a movie in, and you're good to go. Cycling is a great way to go around Southampton. For a small fee, you can pay to lock your bike up securely in bike sheds located across all of our sites. With a Unilink bus pass including your horse fees and secure bike storage across all of our sites, there's no need to bring your car. Let's head back to Highfield. Thank you for coming on this tour with me. It was lovely meeting you all and hope to see you around.
Hi, I'm Dylan.
I'm Mike, and we were in Glen Eyre Halls in 2014.
And we are now business partners at our startup called Boom.
Hi, I'm Molly. I'm a third year film student.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm a third year philosophy student, and we met at Mayflower.
I remember initially feeling very nervous, but I remember being welcomed because everyone else there was feeling nervous, and we sat down in the kitchen and we all introduced ourselves, and it was really nice. It was cute.
You're moved into this flat, you know, and it seems really scary because you're moving by yourself, but actually all the people that are there with you are all going through the same thing, and it suits you because you're there and you want to make friends, and all the other people who are there want to make friends too. And so, and as well with like security, you've got social nights organised by the uni, there's support, everything is, you know, is made to suit people living out by themselves for like the first time.
Whenever anyone had a birthday or around Christmas, we'd all tend to get together as a block and have food together. So we'd get a big takeaway in or have Christmas dinner. We'd put all the tables together in the hallway of the block because it was the only place that was big enough, so you could just look through the front door and see this table of us all sat there. And we'd all have dinner and have some drinks and stuff, and that was great fun.
We'd not like parties like the Prees, but like in our kitchen would always be fun every time.
Yeah.
Like when we'd have people in just from random places, it would just always be fun. It would be my favourite part of the whole night.
We used to get all of our duvets and all of our bedding out into the hall and sit down and watch some terrible rom-com. Obviously it wasn't my choice, but...
I think what was really nice about Halls is how secure it was and how safe you always felt, and it was just so nice to like get back and just know that, you know, there are all these different layers of security protecting you all the way down from like the entry to the Halls complex to your room door, and you just all access through one fob. That was really, really good.
Yeah, I agree. I remember being really nervous about cooking because at the time I was vegetarian and vegan now, but I think cooking for myself has helped me in that sense, and I think I was okay before and definitely better now, kind of expanding what I have, but luckily in Southampton there's lots of great restaurants.
And there's Deliveroo.
And there's Deliveroo, which is something we use too much.
Luckily, I didn't have that problem. I was
You're
quite confident at cooking. I think it's quite good. It's quite a good thing to go to as well because people look up to you and you get the prestige of knowing how to cook. And people will look to you and be like, "Is this a good idea?" Like that.
Literally, you're nervous because you're meeting new people, but everyone is meeting new people, and none of you are going to know each other, and it's all very kind of scary, but in the best way.
We've now taken our relationship to the next level by starting a company together. It's a long way from when we met on the first day of university in Hall.
They do love each other.
No, I was good. Hi.
She's like, hi.